Welcome, true believers, to Badwolf Comics. I'm your host, the Badwolf, and today we have 5 custom dust jackets for the Amazing Spider-Man Volumes 1 through 5. All the dust jackets I have are made by my good friend Roy. Everything you see on the Badwolf Comics channel is all for my personal collection. I don't sell these or make any money off of these. This is just my personal collection, and I'm sharing it with the community. Let's take a look. So first up, we started with The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. Great book, decent cover. I'm not a fan of the font that they use, whether it be large or small, because we have this one, which is a large font, and then book 2, using the small font. Book 3, also using the small font. And then I got book 4. I got a great deal on that, considering it's out of print right now. And that uses the large font. And then we had book 5, using once again the small font. So how do you think this looks, guys? Exactly. That's exactly my thoughts, and that's exactly why I came to Roy to fix this problem. Let's see what we came up with. So once again, we have our standard cover here. This, like I said, it was a great cover. I didn't mind it. I just don't like the font. But I always like to try. Not every single one of my custom dust jackets are a different cover, but I like to try and get a different cover. If I'm already taking the time to get a custom dust jacket made of something, I'd like to have a different cover. Some of them, there is exceptions, and you'll see that here shortly. So here's number 1. And then I went ahead and went with, instead of Amazing Fantasy 15, his first appearance, I went with the first Spider-Man comic book cover. And I preferred that one better. I don't know why, I just did. But the spine on these looks so much better. We got the actual logo with the red with blue accent. It looks really nice, and Roy did a great job pulling these together. And I mean, they're just night and day. Personally, I prefer the new ones. All right, moving on. Next, we have Volume 2. And this cover was all right. I didn't really care for it as much. I felt they could have done way better. There was a lot of other different covers to choose from, so I did just that. I went ahead and chose this cover from Amazing Spider-Man number 50, Spider-Man No More. I thought it was a really iconic cover. Took up a lot of red in the printer to print that one, but it was worth it. Looks great. And once again, we went with the same matching spine. All the spines are going to match on the custom dust jackets for this set. But again, night and day, looks so much better. And now we have Volume 3 of Amazing Spider-Man. This actually, I really liked this cover. When it came out, I thought it was great. You know, a little Morbius in there, a little Morbin time going on in the Spider-Man cover here. And I really didn't have a problem with it. What I had a problem with was this. Yeah, I know, we've talked about it, and believe me, that's the whole reason I did this, because I want all my spines to match, and this nonsense is, they just need to make up their minds and stick with something that works. But so, we went ahead and went with Amazing Spider-Man cover number 75. I just take a look at all the covers in the back, and I go ahead and pick one. This one stuck out to me, so I went ahead and went with that one. But again, as I said, they all match, and still looks better than the original. And moving on, we have Spider-Man Volume 4, which is actually an iconic cover. I really did like that cover for Volume 4. But again, I don't like the font here, so we went ahead and changed that. But since I was getting a different cover anyway, I wanted to get a new cover on there, so we went with Amazing Spider-Man number 141. Lots of covers to choose from. And again, the spine. Moving on to our final cover here. Amazing Spider-Man number 5. This was actually such a great cover. There wasn't another choice that I could find for this. So I did go ahead and I kept the cover for that one, because it was a great cover, and there wasn't a better choice. Marvel actually picked the right one. This was really just about getting the spines to match up with the other ones. And on the back of all of these, they're all the same. They're all just the collected covers. In case anyone's wondering, the backs of all of these books have just the collected covers for each book. Nothing special. And tells what's collected. All right, let's take a look at what all these spines look like together and get a better shot of that. And here's our side-by-side, night and day, folks. The 1 through 5 custom dust jackets all together on the shelf look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you again to Roy for all your help with this set. Couldn't have done it without you, man. He does phenomenal work, and I'm really glad I have him to help me do these projects. The fact that I can get a file and just print it at home is glorious. So I don't even bother with printing them at shops anymore because the shops have gotten so expensive. I used a local shop for a while. They were charging me about 12 bucks a pop. And then things changed. They tried to charge me $26 a pop. So I went to Hushin, and that got expensive because UPS jacked the prices on them. So it just got way out of hand to where I was spending like $20 to $30 each dust jacket. So I did go ahead and buy a printer. I bought a Canon TA20. It's a large format 24-inch printer, and I can print these all off, and it costs me about 10 bucks a dust jacket in ink and paper. So I'll leave a link in the video for that if you guys are interested. And that's it for our custom dust jackets for the Amazing Spider-Man Volumes 1 through 5. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel and really helps us grow as a community. But stick around, true believers. Bad Wolf Comics has more custom content in store. I am the Bad Wolf. This is Bad Wolf Comics. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.